welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. So this video today is going to be a video that I've wanted to do for a really long time. If you guys hear any noise, you guys know I have construction going on across the street and I live on a busy street, so let's just deal with it. But today this video is going to be a video that I've wanted to do for a really long time. Makeup is something that I absolutely love, and I've seen a lot of things in the cosmetic industry that I don't like, and I wanted to talk about that today. Every time that there is a new product that launches, a lot of women of color have to ask ourselves, is this gonna show up on us? Is this made for us? Is this formulated for us? But yeah, I wanted to talk about that today. Just telling you some of the products in the past that have come out that I've really wanted to try that I couldn't find my color in. Those products are very successful products. Those products sell a lot of units. They are very popular products, but the brand has made no effort to ever come out with a color that was deep. Okay, first we're gonna tackle a couple of subjects that cosmetic companies use as their sort of crutch or as their explanation as to why there's not a lot of products in darker shades or there's not a lot of variation in darker shades. Number one thing that cosmetic company always say is that women of color or black women don't buy makeup. That's why they don't make makeup for us, because we don't buy makeup. That is completely crap. That is a cop-out and that is a scapegoat that they use. Women of color and black women buy tons of makeup. Look at brands that really cater to us. Are they out of business? No. Look at Iman Cosmetics. Look at Black Radiance. They're not out of business. All these brands, Black Opal, they're not out of business. They're doing well. All of these brands that cater to just women of color are able to sell and they're able to stay in business. So you can't tell me that the reason why you don't make products for us is because we don't buy makeup. I work in the cosmetic industry and I see tons and tons of women of color and black women buy makeup on a daily basis. Number two reason that the cosmetic brands give us as to why they don't have a lot of variety, they always tell us, oh, we're gonna come out with the medium shades and light shades first, and we'll see how the product does, and if it does good, then we'll add the darker skin tones. To me, there's nothing more annoying than when companies do that, especially big companies that I know can completely and totally afford to have more variety in their cosmetic. It's really disheartening when you see companies that maybe say they don't have the budget right now or they'll have to do the darker skin tones later, and you're thinking, okay, maybe they don't have the budget, and then you see them take these YouTubers on these huge brand trips, spending an extreme amount of money. At the end of the day, I understand that YouTubers and influencers are a huge part of launching the product and showing us the product so that we can go and buy. But at the end of the day, we are the ones that are spending the money on the product. I feel like before you spend an extreme amount of money on taking these people on islands or whatever, you should make sure that you've put enough aside and you have a budget to actually produce a good quality product with a full range of colors. Maybe you could have cut 2 influencers from going on that trip and had a really nice range instead of taking 54 influencers, and then there is 10 million people around the world who cannot find their shade in your foundation or something like that. With that said, let's jump right into the video. We're going to talk about a few products that have been playing women of color and black women for a long time. The first thing I want to talk about is a product that is close to my heart. You guys who watch my channel know that I am a huge fan of bronzers. And when I started really getting into bronzers, that's when I realized that I was like, wait a minute, there aren't any bronzers for darker skin tones. There are a few, but there are not as many bronzers as there should be for darker skin tones. So we're going to talk about a few bronzers here. Number one is going to be Too Faced. I have a love-hate relationship with the brand Too Faced. I have some of the products that I really love, and I have some other products that I really don't like. The only reason why I give Too Faced a pass and I keep trying their products over and over again is because I don't feel like Too Faced is a brand that intentionally does these things. I feel like they're a brand that actually tries to make darker products and it just doesn't really translate really well, or they don't do it really well. So that's why I keep giving them a pass. So the first bronzer I want to talk to you guys about is going to be the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzers. Everybody loves the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzers. They're supposed to be amazing, but guess who can't try it? This girl. A couple of years ago, Too Faced decided that they were going to come out with a darker shade and they called it dark chocolate. You guys, I was over the moon. I was so excited. I could not wait for that bronzer to come out. And the bronzer came out and it was more like a powder, like an all over powder for me. I don't know how you call something dark chocolate and it looks like milk chocolate. The nerve that they had to call that bronzer dark chocolate. And I'm thinking, you already have so many bronzers that could work for medium skin tone. Did you need another bronzer for medium skin tones? I mean, they have the chocolate bronzer, they have the sun bunny bronzer, they have the snow bunny bronzer, they have all these bronzers. Do they need another? That's actually the name of it, Sun Bunny and Snow Bunny. In case somebody's thinking I'm shading, I'm not. That's actually the name of the bronzers. The next product we're going to talk about is going to be another bronzer, and that is going to be the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. Personally, I like the Benefit company. I really enjoy the fact that they like to stay out of trendy things. They like to kind of do their own thing. They don't fall within the hype. They are going to release the products that they want to release when they want to release it, which is something I can really appreciate about a brand. With that said, we have two Benefit products that we're going to be talking about. The first one is going to be the Hoola Bronzer. The Hoola Bronzer is another fave. It's a really nice cool tone bronzers that a lot of people love. I was like, oh, it's only a matter of time before they come out with a darker color. And Benefit did decide to come out with another color, but it was called Hoola Light. So it's a lighter shade. You already have this Hoola Bronzer that a lot of skin shades from light to medium can use. Yet you found another reason to come out with a lighter shade. I don't know who goes into these meetings and decides, oh, we already have a bronzer that works for light to medium shades. Let's come out with a lighter one. Where I understand that there are some fair women who can't use certain bronzers, but they have options. It would have been really nice if Benefit came out with a Hoola Dark. All right, the next product we're gonna be talking about, we're gonna need Benefit. Benefit, take a seat, take a seat. You can't leave yet. You got a couple of things that you've been mislabeling and we just need to talk about it. It is the Benefit Professional Pore Minimizing Makeup. And it is a new sort of like light coverage foundation. First of all, the reviews that I've personally seen on this product are trash. They're not really good. Yes, I'm not too mad that there's not a darker shade, but yes, I am still mad that there's not a darker shade. I should be able to come up with my own conclusion of how trashy this product is. So not only did Benefit not have a darker color for us, but they had the nerve to call the deepest shade medium deep. Medium deep for who? So who is this medium deep for? Because it looks like it's for somebody who is about like 16 shades lighter than me. Yeah, I'm gonna need Benefit properly label this foundation and call it maybe like a beige medium. The next product we're gonna talk about is an overachiever at shading women of color and black women. So it's not just gonna be one product, we're gonna include the whole brand in this, even the brushes. Yes, even the brushes. I'm just kidding. But the brand I'm gonna be talking about is going to be IT Cosmetics. There is nothing in the complexion portion of IT Cosmetics that I've ever put on my skin that has actually matched me. And they're also another one that loves mislabeling. They love calling things medium deep, deep, dark, and it's not deep, it's not dark. Their foundations, their CC cream, everything that they make, I'm sure they're good products because people love IT Cosmetics. But IT Cosmetics had decided that if you're darker than like an NC42, it's not for you, boo. All right, the next products and brand that's gonna come up to the stage is going to be Marc Jacobs. First, Marc Jacobs, we're gonna talk about that coconut bronzer that everybody loves, that comes in a giant packaging that I would love to have because I go through bronzers like it's water. So I would love to have a giant bronzer that I could own for years, but no, not for me. Next, also Marc Jacobs, we're gonna talk about that Remarkable foundation. And I have a review on that foundation. If you guys wanna go check it out, I'm gonna leave it right up here. It is the most full coverage yet not heavy foundation that I have ever worn. I don't even think it should be considered full coverage anymore. I think that's more in the ultimate coverage range because a little bit of it goes such a long way. I had so much hope for that foundation. You guys know I love full coverage, and when that foundation come out, I swatched it on my hand and I was like, oh my God, I think Marc made a foundation that is just for me. The Remarkable foundation was a great foundation, but I don't even know if they tested out on actual human beings. Maybe just on rats. I don't know. I don't know if they tested out on anybody because when I wore the foundation, I put it on in the camera. You could see that my whole jawline and parts of my face had just turned like an ashy white color. And I'm like, how could they have put this on the market if they put this on an actual person and it changed that color? And I wasn't the only one. Tons of black women reviewed that foundation, and everyone, as soon as they put it on, if you were a deeper skin shade, as soon as you put it on, you could see like your cheeks and your forehead turning gray. It was remarkable to see. That foundation is still sold with the same shades, with the same problem, with everything that has come out about the foundation. People have complained, people have shown videos. Nothing was done about maybe fixing the darker shades at all. All right, the last product we're gonna talk about, and by no means do I think this is ever gonna change. I don't think this brand is ever going to make a darker shade. That's just it. I don't think they ever will. I think they're an Asian brand. If I'm correct, they're a Korean brand, Kojendo. They might be Korean or Japanese. I'm not sure. The first time I saw it being applied, I was like, girl, that looks so beautiful. And I took my little happy ass and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go and find out where this is sold. I went on the website and there wasn't a color for me. I mean, I don't think it's gonna change because Asian brands are completely, it's notorious for them to not even make a foundation that's darker than like a fair medium. But the Kojendo foundation, it would have been nice to have a darker shade to try it. All right guys, so I have tons more products that I can talk about, but maybe I can do another video. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know if I should film another one and we can talk about some other products. Please let me know down below if there is a specific product that you feel you would really love to try, but there has never been a shade for you. I would love to hear about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!